Peace, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls. I'm back with another video. So, I was debating on if I should just like throw on the freaking jacket over this so y'all ain't think that this video was in 2 different days. It's the same exact day, but I might post it on different days. Y'all can be like, this nigga on the same shirt. Forget it. I really don't care that much. I'm here to get this information out there. So the lunar eclipse is next Monday, March 25th. We are having a lunar eclipse in the sign of Libra. And pretty much when it comes to astrology, what happens when a lunar eclipse takes place in terms of astrology is when it's a full moon. So the sun is opposing the moon, but also you have the nodes in contact with the sun and the moon. So for example, with this specific lunar eclipse, the south node is going to be conjuncting the moon in Libra, and the north node is going to be conjunct the sun in Aries, because Aries season. Happy birthday to all the Aries out there, you feel what I'm saying? Happy birthday to all the Aries, you know. Shout out to y'all, man. It's Aries season. It's time to go. It's time to really take action. That's what Aries is all about. Aries is the warrior, so that's what it is, you know? Yeah, but with this lunar eclipse specifically, the sign of Libra is all about, it rules over the 7th house, and the 7th house is all about partnerships and connections and, you know, your relationships with other people, whether it's business, romantic, platonic, whatever. It's your one-on-one relationships, your one-on-one connections. So with that being said, you have to look specifically where is Libra in your chart. For example, mine is in the 9th house, you know, so Libra is in the 9th house. This full moon will be taking place in the 9th house. But what does the sign of Libra represent? The sign of Libra is all about balance. That's just what to put it simply as possible, that's what I like to, you know, that's the word that I associate with Libra. It's balance. It's a social sign. So when you go out to social activities, the ideal situation is that there is balance. You feel me? You putting yourself out there in equal amount, and then say, for example, you flirting. You find, you know what I'm saying, you a guy, you know what I'm saying, you find a girl that you like, you feel me? The ideal situation is that you put yourself out there equally, 100%, and then she meets you halfway and puts out 100% as well. That's what that whole Aries and Libra axis is all about, you know? So, yeah, Libra is all about balance. That's just one example, but yeah, because Libra is an air sign as well. That's why I mentioned the social activities, communication. The ideal situation, whenever 2 people communicate, the most ideal situation is that one person puts in equal effort and the other person puts in equal effort. Now you have a union, you come together, and boom, that's Libra energy right there, you know. Shout out to all the Libras out there too. Libra energy, you know. So yeah, you want to look in your life, in your chart, where is Libra in your chart, and that's going to tell you where you need to find balance when it comes to this lunar eclipse, because this energy is going to be intense. It's going to be so much heightened, intense energy. Like, everybody's talking about this lunar eclipse. Even people who like don't even follow astrology like that, or science or whatever, they're talking about this lunar eclipse. That's to go to tell you everything you need to know, just right then and there. As soon as I started hearing it from people who, like, you know, who I watch on YouTube, but they don't usually talk about astrology, or just people in my life who don't even really talk about astrology or space or science or none of that type of stuff. As soon as I heard those people start talking about the lunar eclipse, I'm like, yeah, it's serious. Because first I felt it. I'm like, yeah, like, this energy is intense going on right now. Like, what's about to happen? You know, but you got to realize Pluto just entered into Aquarius and all this other stuff. Like, we in the age of Aquarius as well. So it's a lot of factors that go into play, but I want to make this video as simplified as possible so that it can connect with as many people as possible. So the main thing you want to focus on is, where is Libra in your chart, so that you can find balance in that area of your life. That is going to tell you where you need balance in your life. You feel me? So not only that, but we are looking at the South Node in Libra. So the South Node represents what is familiar, what is comfortable. And it's calling us to move away from that so that we can get towards the North Node, which is what is unfamiliar, what is uncomfortable, but what we are moving towards as our destiny, uncharted territory that is going to be our destiny. When you go on an adventure, you're not really sure of the route ahead. You're not really sure of what's to come. You might know your destination, but you don't really know the destiny because you're not sure of what's up ahead. You're not sure what you're going to meet on the way. You're not sure what you're going to meet there, what it's going to be like there, because you have the idea and the vision, but you're not at, it has not manifested in the physical reality yet. You know what I mean? So yeah, the South Node is all about what's familiar and what we are letting go of and moving away from. And the North Node is all about what we are moving towards. You feel me? So South Node is all about attachments. Watch out for attachments. That's why you want to look to where Libra is at in your chart, because it's going to tell you where you have attachments and where you need to let go of things, like what area of your life you need to let go of things, and what certain things you need to let go of specifically. If you just look at your chart, it will tell you, see if I'm missing anything. Yeah, that'll tell you what to let go of and what you are moving away from. And yeah, of course, the Aries, Sun in Aries is Aries season, and the North Node is in Aries. That's going to tell you what you're moving towards, so you also want to look at that as well. But that's going to be more, look at that as well. Look at it right now. Study that. Where's Libra and Aries in your chart? And you want to make sure you look at Aries as well, because that's what you're going to be moving towards. So look at what house Aries rules in your chart. That's what you're going to be moving towards. That's what your destiny is going to be. And specifically for this lunar eclipse, it is going to prepare you. If you pay attention to Aries and study that energy right now in your chart, it's going to prepare you for what's going to happen and what's going to go down in time for the solar eclipse, which is on April 8th. April 8th, 2024. So yeah, I'll just give a quick brief example of my experience so that it can connect with y'all and it can make more sense. So in terms of Libra, South Node in Libra and the full moon, of course, it is taking place in my 9th house. 9th house is all about long distance travel. It's all about wisdom, religion, philosophy, things of that nature. I am so attached to philosophy and my own beliefs. Like, I would dead ass die and stand for my beliefs. Like, that's the type of person I am. Like, if someone triggers a belief in me that I am really passionate about, I'll literally sit there and argue and fight about that belief all day, every day. But Libra, especially the full moon in Libra, like I said, heightened energy. Whenever it's a full moon, it's heightened emotions, heightened energy. That's why you see so much crazy stuff going on when it's a full moon. And we can even take into account all of the, mythology stories that we've been told. Oh, when it's a full moon, the werewolf comes out. That's really a symbolism of how we act when the full moon is out. We act like freaking animals because the energy and the emotions are so intense, and it's just way heightened. It's heightened emotion and energy, like maximized, like it's really at the climax. Because what happens when it's a full moon? The moon goes from being small, a new moon, and now it's making that full cycle, So once it completes the cycle and gets to the completion state, that's when everything is maximized, and that's when everything is, at its peak, literally. Emotions, at least, and energy, Emotions and energy, because emotions literally energy in motion. That's what emotions means, So, but back to what I was saying about my specific chart. I'm so attached to that, and the South Node in Libra is specifically in my 9th house, is calling me to let go of that and not be so attached to it and move away from that. Not completely disregard it though, because when you're going on an adventure, you don't just up and leave and just forget everything. Like, you gotta take certain things with you. Take the things that are valuable with you. Take the things with you that serve your path. But just don't make the baggage too heavy, because it's gonna slow you down. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna slow you down. It's gonna hold you back. So don't make the baggage too heavy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta only take the things that are valuable. So, like I said, South Node is calling me to move away from that, not completely, but move away from that a little bit and go towards the third house, which is where Aries rules in my chart. And that's where the sun is going to be. And that's where the North Node is right now in this current moment. And also the North Node is conjunct Chiron, which I'll make a video about, give y'all some insight on that. But pretty much that's calling me to move towards the third house, which is my destiny. And what is the third house rule? It rules short distance travel, communication, siblings, as well as community, your mind, your thinking mind though, not your subconscious mind, not your higher mind, it's your thinking mind. So damn near the lowest form of your mind. But yeah, like that's what, even the way I said that is so ninth house energy, bro. That's crazy. But yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be moving towards. And it's so difficult. Like I just find small talk, like I literally dread small talk. Like I don't like that shit at all. I don't. But this like full moon is all about, for me at least, specifically, it's specifically telling me to move towards that a little bit, not get attached to that, but just let go of what I'm familiar with and start moving toward that. Because I'm familiar with just being, you know, to myself and just, you know, being here a lot in terms of philosophy and wisdom. Like I love wisdom and I'm so attached to that. That's what I'm familiar with. But it's calling me to move away from that and move towards, you know, the small talk and things of that nature, you know? So, yeah, that's what it is. You know, that's what we are moving towards. And, all right, I remember what I was trying to get at in the last one. So this full moon specifically, like I said, Libra is all about, you know, connections with other. It rules the seventh house, which is about connections, partnerships, relationships, one-on-one partnerships and connections specifically. Whether it's romantic, platonic, all of that, business, like it's all of that stuff. So with that being said, you want to make sure, maybe I should have been close like this the whole time alone. I don't look too white. Okay. Yeah, I was just, all right. So yeah, in terms of this full moon as a collective, what we are all going to be experiencing, and the theme of this will be, you have to make sure that with this full moon, you are paying attention to the way that you relate and connect to others. That's an important theme of this, because like I said, Libra rules over the seventh house. The seventh house is all about connections with other people, like specifically one-on-one connections and partnerships, you know, how I was mentioning earlier. So you want to pay a big attention to the way you connect with others. And it's something about the way that you connect with other people you're going to be letting go of and moving away from. That is the theme of this full moon. That is the theme of this lunar eclipse right here. Something about how you are connecting with people right now is not working. It's way overdue. It's familiar and it's comfortable, but it no longer serves you. So you need to let go of that and move towards something else. To specifically know what that is specifically unique to you, you have to look at your chart and see what Libra rules in your chart. Which house does it rule, you know? Things of that nature. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say for this video. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you made it to this far, you're a real one. Shout out to you. A fist bump, dab me up, you feel me? And yeah, shout out to y'all, man. This is the last one for the day, you feel me? And yeah, I'm chilling after this, you know, so yeah, man.
Are you making a video?
Yes, bro.
Oh, my bad.
Yikes. But yeah. Love y'all, man. Stay blessed. Take care of yourselves. And I'm out. Peace.